なんとかなった。置いてかれちゃった。上まで登れるかな。
こちらに通路が続いているようです。
ありがとう。行ってみよう。
Well, hello everybody and welcome to another Pen and Paper's first hour. And I was gonna make a joke about these JRPGs, you know, taking an hour and a half before we get to first combat or first whatever is happening. But apparently we're just flying into this instantly. And the combat is hugely amazing. Like, I've played a bunch of Atelier stuff. Huge amount. Yeah, and I'm not even gonna... Wait, we have a jump as well. Oh my god, the traversal is awesome. We can break shit. And we have... She's got a staff. This is like some Ruby shit right here, where she has a staff that turns into a gun. Like, why would you shoot spells when you could shoot bullets at your enemies? Oh, we have radial menu, photo. Okay, I can literally shoot a motherfucker, okay. What else can we do? Well, nothing much. I have no idea what's going on. This is... Oh, also, this is Atelier Yumia, the Alchemist of Memories, and Envisioned land. Which is, I believe, the first one in the series? Oh, wow, look at the... Wow, look at what she's doing when we open the menu. Okay, okay, fair. This is turning less into a, like, Atelier alchemy thing and more into like Final Fantasy or something. In any case, Atelier Yumia is a story about memory. Explore the field to gather materials and synthesize items. The items you create can be key to advancing the story and can also be used in battle and exploration. Additionally, you can create your own base with building in the field. Wait, we get like our own base of operation. What is this Atelier game? It is developed and published by Koei Tecmo Games, which is like their own Final Fantasy series, basically. Wow, okay, I am blown away by this thing, like at the very beginning. Like, rarely we get to start with combat and usually it's lame, but this is getting good. Move obstacles that are in your way to clear a path. Press to grab and then push, okay. Push away. Her heels are also rocket jets, which is amazing. Like, amazing character design. The voice acting is not that great, I can say that. Like, the character is not that interesting to listen to. By jumping while facing a wall, you can perform additional jumps, falling... Wow! Well, we got instant combat and instant double jump things. Holy shit, triple jump, wait. Yeah, only while I'm against a wall. Wait, let me go to options, actually, because the game literally started, it didn't give me anything, like anything, just insta start. Map rotation, save sorting, okay, controls, I'll just turn off vibration, I don't like vibration. Save changes, yes, text, okay, graphics, performance, high. And this is on a PS4, so... You can't expect this to be that great, but at least, you know, it's PS4. We can see anime boobs, that's pretty much the most important thing. Press while exploring to crouching makes you allow passages, okay. Are we gonna sneak as well with crouch? Well, I have no idea where we are, what are we doing here, and what's the deal with everybody, but we will see, I guess, maybe soon. That's not a problem, we have double jump. You can shoot action while out exploring. Ready gun, shoot, yeah. Whichever ammunition you have set. Shooting can allow you to obtain ingredients from high places or activate switches. You must have ammo to shoot, which can be created with simple synthesis. I kinda shot a bunch. Do I still have ammo? If you press while the gun is out, you will lock on to the closest target. Okay. Okay, do I have... Where is the ammo actually? Nothing says nowhere. Okay, the game is taking my control from me often. Oh, it's not allowing me to look under the skirt. That's the deal. Where the fuck are they? Everything is literally falling apart. They took an elevator ride and everything broke. I don't think that's the ground, it's like a tower and there's nothing there anymore. Is that like a portable bong? Yes, that's a flying portable bong. As our closest friend and ally, and you know, annoying piece that chats often. No other monsters, which is weird. Oh, I need to shoot that. Slip through the gap. Or just limp in, get here. Oh, I need to get out of the red. I need to get out of the red, or I can kill it. Wow. The intro and outro to the combat is amazing, and more JRPGs are just... Where the crap are we? That looks like a spaceship or something. Yeah, more and more JRPGs are turning away from full turn-based combat, and into like this some kind of action-y hybrid of turn-based and action combat. At least for like moving around or doing stuff, or just, you know, full-on blasting. Oh my god, really? We're getting these kinds of views already? And it's not that I'm complaining that that's bad. I'm enjoying like action and combat more than full-on turn-based, but I also like turn-based as well, because you can kind of relaxedly combat. I'm guessing I'm breaking its shield to affect it at the begin. Okay, what's... Why is the game bugging out over there? Like, it was really bugging for a moment. Also, I should have said at the beginning, but we're still at the beginning. I would like to thank the developers for allowing me, for giving me the code to, you know, review this and play the first hour. Oh boy, there's a lot of them there. I love the fact that she's like a ruby staff rifle kind of thing. Oh, we're just starting combat. A tutorial. A rumble encounter. During certain fights, the battle will start with all enemies in the same area, triggering a rumble encounter. In this kind of encounter, enemies will not be considered KO'd until each foe is HP reduced to 0. They're also rather vicious, so be sure to keep an eye on your own HP. Defending and evading, that would be good. Holding puts you in a defensive stance. Guarding at the right time will result in a precision guard, which considerably reduces damage taken. While defending, press to allow you to evade. Successful evasion nullify enemy's attack. Well, let's try. What the fuck happened there? I have no idea. There was 20,000 attacks. Using a skill directly after evading slightly boosts the power of the skill. Try. Enemies will have unique AoE attacks. Getting out of range before they activate is enough to avoid them. If multiple enemies in the area use AoE attacks at the same time, evading becomes much more difficult. Try to move out of the way. Can I move quicker? Okay. Yeah, okay. If there isn't enough time to move, try guarding or evading. Make sure to pick different circumstances. The conclusion tutorial. Oh fuck. Oh, in the rumble battle I can't really... Ah, okay, so I can't really... They're in the middle and I can only move around them and avoid this, which is kind of... And I defeat all of them at once. Huh. Interesting choice of like how to do multiple enemy battle. This isn't supposed to be a very difficult game, like none of the Atelier ones. Like they had some kind of difficulty over the years and they're, you know, they have their own challenges, but you know, it shouldn't be the most difficult kind of a, how should I say, JRPG. So because of all of the, you know, cutesy universe and girls and alchemy and crafting, these games are mostly crafting, less... Oh, I can see... Can she? Oh yeah, she's covered in water. Nothing behind a waterfall, okay. Fire, fair enough. So the combat and all of that shouldn't be that difficult, and this is an interesting variation take on the actiony combat that when there's like multiple enemies abound. Okay, what to do? I just start the battle and it's not... Technically it's not... Technically I can't really move about. I can just move around it even in normal combat. Okay. That needs to be a bit faster. Okay. I'm gonna destroy your shield and then I'm gonna smash you. Oh yeah, we're moving to the certain location and I can only run around it even for... She's calling out her attacks. That's cute. Aha, okay. Now I'm getting the feel for combat, and it's amazing that I get combat so early into the game. Usually, very much usually, so it's we get lore and world building and all of that before we get the chance to do anything. Yeah, this needs to be quick cut. Like the moment she finishes the last attack, the moment the thing dies, I should get this outro sequence. Lower the ladder. Okay. As I said, like this is a simple thing, a simple mechanic. You just shoot things, open doors, shoot buttons. I don't even know if I get anything from this, I'm just shooting it. Can we look under? No. Need to check. There's nothing more in terms of exploration. No map for now, even though we see the mini-map. And her run... Oh, I can trigger it, okay. Usually it triggers on its own, but I can trigger it as well. There's nothing up there. Okay. The guys took an elevator, like the easy way up, and they're just chilling while I'm fucking about here. We also didn't get an anime intro. I mean, I'm hoping after this there's gonna be an intro which is gonna tell the story of what's happening. And we can get like a proper idea of what the fuck is happening here. What is that? Let's get this thing over. Ah, fuck. Wrong, I pressed the wrong button. Can I? I don't know if I could quit out of... This is also weird. When they charge at you and miss and you attack them and basically you're killing air. Okay, I can... Okay, cool. I was testing. You can interrupt your own attack and dodge, which is very important. It's definitely gonna be important when there's even more enemies or whatever. Okay, operate. Pressing extra buttons is pointless. Unless there's gonna be a mini game or something related to that. Ooh, red glowing button. What could I possibly do to it? Shoot it, of course.
見えた。
I shot the door, but the bullet still went. Is this gonna be boss fight? A mini boss? A big boy? Yeah, I have no context for what the fuck is going on and what is she fighting. Except old mossy robots and flying rodents. Range shift, okay. The battle area is divided into two areas, the inner range and the outer range. You can switch between ranges with range shift. Press to evade enemy attack. Okay.
少し離れよう。
Ah, this is different buttons that show. Changes. Switching ranges also changes character skill. Don't be afraid to jump between. Ah, so now you can snipe. Stun symbols, okay. All enemies have physical and magic stun symbols. Striking with an attack that matches the displayed icon will reduce the number of symbols. Try using skills to bring the total to 0. Okay, use magic skills to stun the enemy. Hold to skip this. Okay. Well, these are not magic skills, I think. Or are they? Oh, they are. Ah, okay, it's on this side. So she's a mage in range combat, and she's a in melee combat. She just whacks people with her staff. When the number falls to 0, the enemy will become stunned, which is weakened state. This concludes the tutorial. Get your okay. It's stunned. Okay. I don't sometimes see what it's doing or how it's attacking for me to block. That might be an issue. How is this gonna be resolved when there's like multiple people? Oh my god, the camera needs to zoom out so much for that. If it doesn't, it's gonna be very... I won't be able to see what's going on from all the flashing. Not of, you know what, I mean flashing of spells and everything, and effects. And attacks, and skills, and whatever else.
行き止まり。あ、みんな。まずい。
That's an entrance. Hi, everybody! It's an animal girl, thank goodness. Cool guy with glasses. And a scythe.
勝手に殺さないでよ。行こう。
Why is that? Let's just say animal girl for now, holding a sword back down towards the ground and scared of thinking of using it. Like what's there? What's the deal? What's the dealio? Hopefully we'll get some plot at some point. Ooh.
それは私たちが見つけたものよ。返して。
やめとけ。はい、そうですかと返してくれる玉じゃねえ。ユミヤ。くそ、どうなってんだ。
Well, that guy with the shield is not much of a tank when this happens. Jesus. She's a proper combat. She's just not hesitating. And he blew her up. The shield guy is in the back. No, you should be at the front. And she's dead.
金術師。
Anybody gonna actually fucking help her? Wow. Our team is useless. Our team is fucking useless. Like they're just standing there gawking. Oh, now we're going to the beginning.
困っている人がいたら手を差し伸べられる人になりなさいと母は言った。友達を大切にしなさい。相手の気持ちを考えなさい。整理整頓をしなさい。よく学び考えなさい。そして母はいつも最後にこう付け加えた。自分自身で何が正しいかを判断できるようになりなさい。その言葉を繰り返し思い出す。あの時のあの行動は正しかったのか。何度も何度も記憶をたどる。ハルトさん、ようやく見つけましたよ。アトリエにうってつけな場所。きっと錬金術師が使ってたと思うんです。あの廃墟、もしかしたら何か遺物が残されてるかも。それにあの廃墟は灯台からつながるマナの通り道の上にあって。
おいユミヤ、
何ですか？
確かに俺は準備をしておいてくれとは言ったが、あちこち調べ回ってくれとは言ってないぞ。
すいません、早く役に立ちたくて。
いや、俺がちゃんと言わなかったのが悪いさ。けど改めて意識しておいてくれよ。お前はこのアラディス調査団の要であると同時に一応は監視対象でもあるんだ。
はい。
お前に対する世間の目を考えれば気持ちはわかるが、焦らなくても調査はこっから始まるんだ。ほら来たぞ。
To focus on the boobs, Jesus. They don't have this red band.
団長、彼女が例の。
ああ、アラディスの調査を進めるため俺が招いた錬金術師だ。先に伝えた通り、今後お前たちは監視役として彼女と共に動いてもらう。
ええ、団長がそういうのならば。錬金術師ユミア・リースフェルドだな。僕はユーステラ騎士団所属、ビクトル・フォン・デューラーだ。エアハルト団長より聞いているとは思うが、錬金術師である君の監視を担当する。立場をよくわきまえた上で与えられた任務を遂行するように。もちろん僕らも協力はするが。
よろしくお願いします。
分かっていると思うが、錬金術は禁忌の術だ。あくまでも君は調査のために特例で術の使用を認められているということを重々理解してくれ。
ちょっとお兄ちゃん、初めましての子に硬すぎじゃない？そんなんじゃ仲良くなれるものもなれないってば。気楽に行こう、気楽に。同じく騎士団所属、アイラ・フォン・デューラ。お兄ちゃんともども志願して調査団に参加したの。よろしくユミヤ。年近そうだし敬語はなしでお願いね。
I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. It's nice to meet you. Oh, we have some choices. It's nice to meet you.
よろしくアイラさん。アイラでいいのかな？
そんなにかしこまらないでもいいのに。ほらお兄ちゃんも。
ああ、 以後よろしく頼む。
はい、よろしくお願いします。錬金術の扱いについても十分。あの二人は実際に錬金術って見たことありますか？
It's literally just cauldron brewing
ある
potions.
わけないだろう。
見れる機会がないからね。
ならまずは一度見ておいてほしいです。錬金術が一体どんなものなのか。
I'm gonna make cool items for you.
きっと調査団の役に立てると思うんです。
Oh, the issues about the graphics really are shown here.
いいですか？
Probably the PS5 version would look better.
ああ、ちゃんと知ってもらうべきだ。これから行動を共にするんだからな。
ありがとうござ
Kind
い
of
ま
on
す。
performance mode.
それじゃあ二人ともついてきてください。
Like, there are some better looking anime games.
言われずとも君が行く場所に同行するのが僕たちの任務だ。
Press to open map. The map allows you to see information about the area you're in. You can also pin places and remember locations of interest. You can use the area map to fast travel to specific areas. You have to unlock landmarks on fast travel points. You can gather by pressing
ちょっと
triangle.
疲れたな。
When near things with an icon on the various ingredients can be obtained depending on what you're gathering. From gathering ingredients stored in a basket, use synthesis situations. It's introduction 2 quest, yeah. Just introduction 3,
目
4,
的地を
5.
選んでください。
Okay, Lingius region. I honestly don't know if this follows after or in one of the Atelier universes. Because usually you have like a few games. Usually 3, it usually goes in a trilogy order, maybe sometimes more, or like if you have sequels, where you end up playing in the same kind of like universe or age or whatever you want to call it. Zoom, can I zoom out? Can I zoom see? Oh, there's more. There's so much more. Oh boy. Okay, that's a huge fucking map. That's a lot. Okay. So yeah, usually you play in one of the, you know, let's say series or world or whatever, and then after that it's another one. So you can have like some kind of a crossover, either lore wise, plot wise, character wise, even like some show up or some you know, help around. But this, I think this is, I haven't. Wait, what was the previous one? The previous one was actually really popular. It actually got a sequel, which almost never happens. It's usually... Oh, yeah, Atelier Ryza 3. Yeah, Sophie got a sequel, Ryza got 2 sequels, but even those, I think they were pretty linear worlds, if I remember well. I think I played Ryza 2. I don't know if I played Ryza 3 at this point. Because there's so many. So yeah, I think this is the first one where it's actually full-on open world. Because previously you still had limited door. Yeah, shoot, kick to open chest. You still went to areas and freely, you know, explore them, but it was still limited. This is like full-on open world. I just completely just open world gathering, collecting things. And depending on what titans you have, you can collect different things, different levels. I like her like hop over, like yup, hop, hop. What does she have to say? Lifting has had enough help. You can stay back, Alchemist. Wow, they really don't like alchemists for some unknown reason. Where was the beginning here? Let's chat with a few people. Why would the chief let someone like this in the research team? Jesus, people, it's like Alchemist destroyed the world or something. And that ends up being the case. That's why I don't know what's the hate with the Alchemists. Usually they're not Hated personnel. You're bothered by how everyone's acting towards you. I'm afraid there isn't much we can do about it. The reason, you know the reason. Don't make me spell it out. No, I don't know the reason. This is the first time I'm playing this game. Tell me, please. What did I do to you? To you all? Why are you so mean? Black sand.
やはりアラディス
You're
の生態系
collecting.
は
This system Valadis
ユー
appears
ス
to
テ
be
ラとは
different.
若干の違いがあるようです。
魔物もそうだけどユーステラでは見たことない鳥を何羽も見た
Okay, I
し
need to go
多彩
somewhere
でも
up there.
何か発見した際は記録することを推奨します。アラディスの生態系を調べる貴重な資料となります。周辺の安全を確認。休息が可能です。
Can I zip tie reverse? Like just go up? Nope. Sadness.
これこれ
At least I could just run past and collect everything, so I don't need to have like wait for an animation or something. Just run and collect everything.
見つ
Just
けた
collecting everything. I'm not gonna attack small oozes. Ooh, is that a cow? No, that's cat. That's cat. That's cat. That's like a mountain lion cat something. Ooh, there's a lot of them. There's a heck of a lot of them.
これこれほっまだまだ
I literally just ran up here. Maybe this is isn't the right way to go. What does the map say? Doop doop
どこに
doop
向かうん
doop.
だ
I mean, I should have probably just went down the road, not this way. Leaping down from high places will incur fall damage. This damage will be negated if you have enough energy, but the harder the fall, the more energy will be consumed. Landing in deep enough water will also prevent you from taking
エ
damage.
ナジーがあるとはいえ怖いものは怖いな
Energy doesn't make it scary. Oh, is that the pink thing next to the map? The energy?
また採取できるように取るときは根を残すようにしないと見つけ
Like
た
random commentary, random stuff we're getting. Yeah, this is the fastest collected stuff in this game, I think. And usually what was oh, exploration small shrines. You can obtain a small amount of energy and energy shards by checking the small shrines dotted throughout the land. Collecting a certain amount of energy shards will allow you to convert them into energy prisms. Energy prisms can be used to enhance energy actions and unlock skills in the skill tree. Small shrines can also be accessed via shooting.
見つけた
Shooty. Is this the shrine? That looks like a shrine. Clickety clackety.
すぐ
Energy.
使い切らないように大事に使おう
Oh, there's raptors as well. Interesting. Yeah, also, a lot of these Atelier games, the main characters are just like cutesy girls that like to do... Checking the old kite towers scattered across the land will allow you to use them to less fast travel points. Aha, okay. Like cutesy girls doing cutesy alchemy with their friends and kind of discovering some weird stuff. This is like, she's a battle mage at this point with the gun at this, you know, smashing and hitting and everything. Okay, I need to go. Nice. I need to crawl to get stuff.
何これ
Where is the quest? There is the quest. And I think I've seen. Oh, I think we're gonna need to fight some of these. Let's fight.
始めましょうビクトルさん
Use a smoke bomb from your exploration bag to flee from battle. Smoke bombs are success. Okay, so they are also just smashing things. And probably Dia is hopefully smart enough to evade AoE attacks. But they can also pretty much just run away from
見つけ
enemies.
た
There's so many. You can... Somebody who plays JRPGs and has insane amount of time to play them can probably grind this to no end. Like, you can collect so much crap before you even get to the first quest. Grind up, level up, then go fight bosses and just one hit kill them. Like, just slap them. Which happened in a few games that I played. Few JRPGs. I should probably just continue with the plot. Oh, is this gonna be our house? I saw in a trailer a little bit
もう
that's
すぐ
been...
着きますよ
that's been playing to the side that you can
錬
actually.
金術にぴったりの場所何だったか。
はい、これ以上なく。多分昔も錬金術師が使ってたんじゃないかな。
Yeah, this reminds me of some other ateliers, but also that you will be able to
周辺の安全を確認。
what is
休
it?
息が可能です。
Dress up the place the best. You know, put in chairs and
また
tables
採取
and
できる
stuff.
ように取るときは根を残すようにしないと。
Is my I want to check something.
見つけ
Is
た。
my basket just endless inventory? Because in some of the previous ateliers, oh, everybody strikes a pose. Oh my god, that's just so wow. It seems that it's almost endless, like that I don't have inventory slots unless this is full inventory slots. Because some of the previous ones you had different you had slots, so after some times of collecting you needed to come back, you know, leave it down and so on and so forth, which is somewhat annoying because, you know, I want to collect, not just come back and then collect and come back and collect and collect
どこ行
and
く
all
んだ
that.
ろう。
I just want to collect, which I think this game allows. This place is
私のアトリエということにしました。たった今から。
well, we have teleportation, so we can just go wherever.
アトリ
錬金術師の拠点のこと。この場所、大昔も同じように使われていたんだと思う。
エああ、ボロ屋じゃん。
今はまだ廃墟だけど、これから整備していく予定ってことで。
大昔というのはアラディスの大災害より前か。
ならここも危ない場所だったり。
特に変なものはなかったと思うけど。
禁忌を持って禁忌を制すとは団長の考えは読めないな。
ちょっとお兄ちゃん、そんな禁忌とか言ったらユミヤもやりにくいでしょ。ユミヤが変なことしないように私たちがいるんだから。
変なことか。準備始めますね。
They've also changed a lot of the atelier stuff, or like how you bruise things over the years.
すぐにできそうなの？
It was almost always a different kind of mini game after each 3 games, you know, that they posted.
ユミヤ？
あれを準備して、その次は。
ちょっと？はい。はいって大丈夫？
そうだね。あと何個か準備が終わったら始められるかなというところ。
手伝おっか。
でも2人は監視役って立場だし。
調査に必要な準備ならば手を貸す。
ありがとうございます。すみません。
気にしないで。ほら、何が必要なのか教えて。
そうだな。
Is nobody questioning the floating little ball of fire in a bong? No? Okay.
これで素材の準備はできたな。
I think I already completed the ingredients collecting.
あとは錬金術に使うものとそうでないものを仕分けして。
全部が使えるわけじゃないんだ。
錬金術は素材に宿るマナを活用してるから。マナの少ない素材は錬金術には向かないんだよね。でも余った資材にも使い道はあるよ。錬金術以外にも何か作る。
なんかサバイバルみたいでいいね。
調査団の資源にも限りがある。使えるものは何でも使うべきだな。
まずは仕分けした素材を収納しておきたいな。そのあたりから着手してみよう。
You can create furniture, yeah, and create and, you know, decorate the place and everything by using a workbench. There are specific materials needed for different kinds of furniture. Furniture blueprints can be obtained from treasure troves as a quest reward. Objects can be crafted at the workbench. You can make multiple objects at once by consuming the necessary materials. Blueprints are obtained through exploration and as quest rewards. The following has been unlocked. Jesus. Oh, okay. This is the DLC stuff, I think. Athlete of memories, costume, floating object, costume, training wrist, costumes. Okay. Use workbench to place around the base. Okay. Check this. Okay, a container inside the base can be used to replenish the energy, can be used to create furniture for use. Okay, that's a workbench. Simple altar can be used to perform synthesis. Dressing room. Okay, let's. I think a lot. I mean, I need an altar. I think, right? I don't have an altar. Make a container. Ah, okay. The container is the first thing we need to make. Poof! No minigame, no nothing. And she uses different stuff for this. Okay, funny. Okay. When you return to the atelier or a building area with the container, the items in your basket will be automatically transferred to the container. Ingredients stored in containers can be used during synthesis. Thank you. Can I place it? How do I place it? L1 while in the building area. Selecting building. Okay, I can just stick it somewhere. Oh, this goes through the menu and stuff that I can place. Finish. Yay! I've made a chest. Yep. Oh, now we're just creating everything. It's not like, oh, Atelier, Alchemy. We're creating potions and bandages and salves and maybe like clothes and weapons sometimes. Now we're just creating everything, literally everything. I like how she's commenting that I don't have enough materials when I've just been running around collecting a shit ton of materials. That's the problem with like JRPGs. You can grind, collect and grind and whatever, and the game doesn't acknowledge that. And then you get into a point where like level 100 fighting a boss that's level 15, slapping it in the face once, killing it, and then the video or like the commentary is presenting it as like you barely survived, or like you get smacked against the wall and you know the boss escapes or some other bullshit, and it's like, bitch, please, I just annihilated the dude. Yes, you did. There's no anime intro. I am disappointed at this video game. We need to have an anime video intro. Maybe there's like if I go to the main menu before exiting the game or something. And I get like a trailer kind of intro or something. Like the game literally just started. I have no idea what the context are. Oh, this is her staff. That's only in the game, okay. I have a solution for that. I have a gun. You better be afraid of me now. But I can alchemy the mech. Yep. Bullets are simple stuff. Yeah, dude, you better be fucking afraid of her.
現地で作ったりできるんだよね。探索もはかどりそうじゃん。
調査団の役に立てるか。
Yes, it will, you idiot. She can literally create anything out of nothing. She's almost a god. Well, not out of nothing, needs materials, but still. Jesus, and people are afraid of them. Well, they should, but also they should be like praising them. Fuck. Okay, you can hold left and right while exploring to open the radial menus. R1 and L1. Simple synthesis of materials to create exploration items while you travels. Select the recipe you want to synthesize and press X to create. Wow, they even made like fast, literal instant on the spot fast synthesizing. They've completely reshaped the series idea. Hold one exploring open radial menu and open exploration bag will need equip exploration items. The exploration bag can use be advancing. Items made with a simple synthesis will automatically be equipped inside your exploration bag if there is space. If the bag is full, it will be stored in your container basket instead. Materials are unique ingredients that are used for simple synthesis and building. Materials can be obtained by either gathering them or using this assembler to break items. Hit enemies and gimmicks with scan ammo to learn more information about them. For example, hitting an enemy with these bullets reveals the target level and what ingredients it drops. The memory vials found located in various locations can be scanned by directly interacting with them. Transfer the items to basket from the container. Okay, a simple synthesis. Yeah, she has a simple synthesis thing and I can create shit. Zipline glove, basic bandage, smoke bomb. Oh, and this is like the room space. Basic bandage, smoke bomb. They stack at trees, okay. Show exploration badge, maximum stackable. Tool necessary using zip lines. Can get more information. Cool, cool. Survey prep work. Gather 3 iron. I got crystals instead. Make a regular ammo. Can I? Oh, yes I can. Normal type of ammo used when shooting them. Alright, we've prepped worked.
周辺の安全を確認。休息が可能です。
Start quest alchemy is awesome, I guess. Get to the Atelier. Oh, are we gonna do the proper alchemy now? Oh, now they are addressing the flying thing.
それ何？
超高性能自立型探索補助装置フラミーと申します。
喋った。まさかこれも錬金術で。
No, it was made with human souls.
私が一から作ったものではないんですが、これから始まる調査でも活躍すると思います。
こんなものまで生み出すとは。これから作るものは喋らないんだよな。
さすがに喋らないです。これまでも何度か作ったこともある簡単なもので。みんなの役に立つものを作ります。信じてほしいです。
見届けさせてもらおう。
見ててね、お母さん。始めよう。
What is Ryza her mother? That would be funny. Synthesize Luft.
どれがいいかな。
Okay, now this is the proper, synthesizing mechanic. Yumia can create tools by weaving memories together. Okay, this is ability known as alchemy. Alchemy begins by choosing a recipe to make. You only have a few at the moment, but you can obtain more from variety sources. Let's try to synthesize Luft, an air element attack, which Yumi already knows how to make. Please select the Luft recipe.
役に立ちそうなのは
This is a memory vial. It's an alchemical tool that can store memories. The recipe for Luft is recorded in the memory vial. Start synthesis. Okay, so this is why she's like alchemy of memory or something. The memory has been accessed. An alchemy core is now visible. Okay. Please select the alchemy core. I have no idea where I'm clicking. Or where. Currently select core is inactive. This means the effect cannot be strengthened and synthesizing process cannot continue. The process proceed with synthesis. You must first activate the core by providing it mana from certain ingredients. Once it has been activated, synthesis will continue.
材料はあったかな。
Selecting core will display the ingredients needed to activate the core. Okay. A Luft core requires mana from Pinwind to activate. Please select Pinwind. It's like E. This is D. Let's go with D. The Pinwind mana has activated the core. Activating the core will cause new things to appear. This is called an alchemy slot or slot. Like core slots have ingredients added to them. This is visualization of mana floating in the air. It's called drifting mana. Let's continue with synthesis. Please select the slot.
使う材料は
And I can add. The blue circle you see is called resonance area. Resonance areas occur when ingredients are added to slots and vary in size depending on the ingredients used. When the core slots mana with the resonance area is produced in cat, please choose an
材
ingredient.
料はあったかな。
So you can add pretty much anything and the resonance area increases. And stuff also happens. No effects increases resonance area quality boost. Metals quality boost. Have no idea what's gonna happen with what, so I'm just gonna do this.
少し材
No,
料を
wait,
整
what I
理し
have a
ようか
lot
な。
of. Threads quality boost, sure. Mana inside the resonance area has resonance acquire mana equivalent increases certain reach.
この調子で集めよ
Core
う。
and slot have been resonated. They aren't acquired like mana, but causing them to resonate hidden powers and synthesize. Okay. Once resonance is finished, the amount of mana required and the number of times the core and slots resonated are counted. The higher the count, the stronger the finished product. Let's wrap the synthesis here. Please start synthesis. Synthesizable, okay. How do I oh, I need to
こんな感
press
じかな。
this. Oh, is she gonna dance and magically create stuff? So we don't even have a cauldron anymore. Come on, she's just like literally on the spot creating magic out of memory.
うまくできたかな。
She's a fucking, conjuration mage. What has been created since this is complete. Although it looks nice, it looks pretty. I'll give it that. But it's like no cauldron, no cooking, no mini game. It's just like assemble materials to the best possible, outcome.
綺麗。あ、いや、
見られながらは初
I
め
never
てだ
had
っ
an
たんで
audience
すけ
for
ど、
this. Oh, sorry.
お二人から見てどうでしたか？
なんか全然想像と違った。こんなやり方で物を作り出すなんて。
その動作まるで手品か芸事のようだ。これが錬金術なのか。
体を動かしてるのは、これが私にとって一番マナを操りやすいからです。
操る？
命が大地に帰ると、魂に刻まれた記憶や思いがマナへと変わって大地に蓄えられる。私たちの身の回りにもマナはたくさんありますけど、 錬金術師はそれを直接操る。マナーを操って刻まれた記憶からレシピを編み出し、素材を捧げることで物質を最高。それが錬金術です。
私にはぼんやりとしか感じられないけど、マナを直接操るなんて初めて見たかも。
これができるのも特殊な才能なんだって。私もつい最近分かったことだけど。
つまり君自身、この力がどれほどの潜在能力を秘めているかわからない。
Hey, can you do this, bitch? Can you do this? No, shut up, sit down.
そうですね。これから学んでいけばもっといろんなことが。
辺り一帯に広がる自然に飲み込まれた廃墟。ここはアラディス帝国が滅んだのは錬金術の力が暴走したからだと言われている。仮に君自身にその気がなくとも、御しきれずに力が暴走する恐れもあるんじゃないか。
すいません。可能性は否定できないです。私もまだまだ未熟だから。でも知らなきゃ何も始まらない。調査団の目的はこの地に残されたあらゆる謎を解き明かすことです。私は一人の錬金術師としてこの地で錬金術によって何が行われたのか知りたい。そのためにここに来ました。
そうか。
ねえねえユミヤ、これ何に使うの？
魔物退治に使う道具。まだまだ改良の余地はあるけど。
へえ、試しに使ってみてもいい？
おいアイラ、
知らなきゃ何も始まらない。それは本当のことじゃない？
うん、使ってみてほしい。前に何度か作ったことがある道具だから失敗はしてないと思う。
僕たちの目の届くところで頼むぞ。
よーし決まり。それじゃ早速出発。
Good thing they didn't see that.
今の
Otherwise they would just send you back and lock you up.
フラミ、今何かあった？
微小なマナの揺らぎは検知しましたが、それ以上の情報は得られていません。
それだけ？
フラミーが持つ機能はユミヤが調整したものであり、その上限はユミヤの錬金術の実力に依存します。
なんでこんな生意気になっちゃったんだか。
You can equip items created by going to battle settings, main menu, blah blah blah.
ともかく
Items.
さっきの道具、近くの魔物で効果を試してみようか。
突然爆発とかもしないよな。
Yeah, that, whatever. I think I'm gonna be pausing here, stopping, because this has been the first hour, and I can comment about a few things. So, the visuals, yeah, this is a PS4, it's a little bit blurry, it's not that detailed. Maybe if I switch to can I switch that? Let's see. Let's see what happens if I go quality. Will something happen? Not too much of a change that I notice. In any case, maybe like a PS4 or a PC version would be prettier. So, visuals aside, voice acting is here and there. I think it could have been done better. It's kind of middling, I guess. Music is cool, cute and all that, but I don't see this as a bad thing the way the game has progressed. I honestly don't. Like, it's different. It's way different than the previous Ateliers that they had the chance of playing or testing or demoing or whatever. But this is like, it's actiony, it's very much actiony, it's very much insisted on going through this game fast, quick, not wasting time or like watching the screen and like points gather or loot gather, or like the combat is it's not free roaming, it's not free moving, you're just moving in a circle around the monster and avoiding attacks, some of them, while kind of blocking smaller ones, I guess, if you can. But it's gonna be very chaotic with like 3 characters and more monsters and stuff. It's just gonna be chaos. I don't think that's gonna be very fun. But this game is not supposed to be difficult, so maybe the combat is not gonna be that challenging, or like you will always have. You can always create bandages and heal, and collect stuff to heal and all that. I don't think it's gonna be difficult in that kind of a way. The thing I need to give the game props for, like most of, is actually the story. Like, as I said, previous Ateliers usually started with like, oh, you know, cutesy girls doing cutesy alchemy and maybe sometimes some darker stuff, but usually not that serious. I remember one of them when I did, I think, for like maybe for the video here or on my own when I played it for the first hour, that had kind of a darker themes, but this guy I think has way more, and it might influence into going way more. Also, you get a bike, so you're gonna be probably driving around with different mounts or, you know, motorcycle and stuff. It has good traversal options because the map is huge and things to discover. But yeah, I need to give props for the story, especially like this part here and how it showcases kind of thing. You get combat right off the bat, some kind of mystery of the, you know, that's gonna happen in the future, but it's, you know, we're gonna come back to that. We're all back to see the beginning of the story, which is here, and you get like intros to alchemy, to what happened, some kind of tidbits. It doesn't explain everything to you instantly, which is fine actually. I would like to, but you know, it's better if you leave some mystery and then you kind of discover along the way, and it's like, oh yeah, this empire destroyed itself with alchemy and now alchemists are banned and nobody likes them or whatever, and you are an alchemist because your mother was an alchemist or whatever, and you've been selected to kind of help with the discovery of what happened to this empire by people from a completely different empire, I guess. Or maybe it's gonna be discovered that they are also all from this continent, but they escaped as kids and are coming back. Like, there must be some kind of a underlying tone for that. And that's the thing, the game gives you enough things, like describes everything, the basic game loop in the first hour, which is great. Usually these games don't do that, or give you the little tiny, you know, winks of that. This does a pretty good job of it, and the rest is up to you. You're gonna be exploring the map if you want to explore the map, which is huge. You can, like, I could probably spend the next 5 hours just in this area. I mean, but like this whole area, collecting every possible material, fighting random mobs for more materials, and like exploring these shrines and everything else, and figuring out what every one of these question marks is, and then building up the atelier as much as I can, and then gonna continue on to like different things like this ritual gate, whatever it is, 8 Imperial Laboratory, Dux, or whatever, like going to all of these interesting new places. So like, there is stuff to do, there is things to discover. Oh wait, if you wish to explore, I recommend that you first replenish your energy. Okay, yeah, that's energy system. I'm just gonna skip through this because we're already ending this. But yeah, there is yeah, energy refill. A liquid form of mana created through special technique can prevent negative effects from mana burns. Yeah, I'll discover that later. And you can probably build stuff around Atelier, maybe some materials that will respawn, because you see this orange, so maybe you can put like different growing beds, and this whole place is huge. Maybe you can put materials to grow there that you need the most. This is a whole it's a whole place, different things. Like, this is cool. You don't have that Zelda-like ability to climb everything, so there's that limitation, but I guess you will probably get some kind of traversal options later on. So this is a file. This is very much a big discrepancy from previous Ateliers, a lot of the previous Ateliers that I played, and that's alright in my book. Like, it has mixed score on Steam, but it's kind of alright because yeah, one of the first comments is like, not Atelier, but a JRPG with Atelier elements. Yes, because they've removed a lot of basic Atelier stuff, or dumbed it down, or shortened it. But this is also good progression, and this can give... There's so many Atelier games, and you can still play those ones, or you can play through those ones, or you might get Rise of 5 or 4 or whatever, however many sequels it gets, which is gonna be more in that. Okay, I gotta... They're talking, I can't let them talk over me. So you can go that way, or you can go with this newer style of Atelier, which is more JRPG, less Atelier, and kind of play this and see if this is to your liking. If this gets a sequel, yeah, it's cool. If it doesn't, it can continue on. That's the biggest thing about Atelier series. It's every kind of 3 games, or every trilogy, or every like kind of set of games, it changes a lot. It changes some of the functions for the ateliers, for crafting. It changes the style of the storytelling, changes the style of gameplay. Like, this is getting... I think this is the first one we're getting that's fully open world. Like, completely fully open world. Not, you know, kind of open world, but it's actually just corridors or in circles or stuff like that. So this is something that is new, that should be explored, and, you know, check it out. See if it is to your liking. If you are an old Atelier player, this might be something new and something weird, but it might settle into something that you like, or it might turn into something that's completely something that you don't like, and you wanna just have cute girls doing cute alchemy with some story or questing to the side. But, like, you know, it depends. It's still, I think, a lot of crafting, you know, simulator, but, you know, eased down, easier, faster, simpler. You just collect materials and that's it. You combine them, you know, their auras overlap, get boosts, and that's pretty much it. It's not like mini games for that. It's not so many other things that Atelier is. And yes, this is a step away from the Atelier stuff, more into JRPG. So it's gonna be up to you to decide if this is an upgrade for your Atelier experience, or a step away from it and you don't like it. In any case, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Do the like, subscribe, comment, dance. There is Patreon for support. You can check out this madness live on Twitch/ByPenAndPaper whenever I do stream, or you can check me out on YouTube at ByPenAndPaper for first hours, demo analysis, let's plays, and whatever else I do. Till next time, as always, do remember, it's the stories that we play. See ya.